Alright, welcome back to Dale Kraber's Custom Cars and Anything. And I mean anything. Well, today, this is part 2 of the Dana 60. Narrowing it and stuff like that. I'll show you this. Okay, I took it apart, cleaned it up, and it turns out we got a 69 Ford pickup power lock Dana 60. It's got 410s in it. Let's see here. You can probably see it right there. 41 divided by 10 is 4.1. So that's 410s. Let's see if we can get better light on this. There we go. So 41-10 means 410. 60 Dana, and it was made in 120 of 69. It's got the power lock unit on it, so it's posi. So that's what it turned out to be, which is awesome. So anyway, over here, what we did is we got our rear end narrowing jig into place. We got the hockey pucks in here on each side. Main caps are, let me get a light here again. Here. Don't mind me, I'm a budget builder. So, I don't have the best of equipment here to film. But anyway, you can see the hockey pucks in there. And I torque them down, the main caps, one on each side. The shaft runs all the way through. And then you got the pucks on the outside on the new competition engineering, or no, Dr. Differential, pardon me, I don't want to insult anybody. So then I put a transmission jack on it, because what I like to do, set this thing at approximately 4 degrees. Some people might disagree with me, but I like it 4 degrees. And then what I'll do is I will set the housing ends here. Let's see here for a second. Let me set this back on there. And I'll set them. I'll turn them until it's at 0 levelness. Okay? Then we're ready to go weld that together. And I won't set this other side until I get one side done. And I can do the adjustment with the transmission jack there. If you can tell what I'm doing there. And then, yeah. So I ordered disc brakes for the ends. Dutchman axles out of Idaho are going to do the axles for me. I'm just going to have the stock axles, 8 3/4 E-body axles. I'm going to have them cut and respline to fit this. This thing's going to be narrowed with the drive shaft in the center. Normally when you do something like this, the problem is this rear end's been narrowed once before. So if I keep cutting stuff out of here, there's nothing left. So we're going to do this straight because this will eventually go into a street rod. Normally if it goes in the car, like on Mopars, you want it somewhere 1 3/8 to 1 5/8 off to the passenger side, the pinion. Okay? Well, I would have loved to do it with this, but then I got to start cutting this off and that off, and right now it's in the center. And it's going to go in the street rod anyway. So let's just leave it alone. And a lot of you may disagree with me on that, but you know, we'll try here. But anyway, let's leave it as that for now. I'm going to get the welder out here, get that set up. Then we're going to weld those ends on. So I'll talk to you in a bit. Alright, we're back again. Just adjusting my camera here. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to start welding all this. I wish I could sit here and turn it slow. I'm going to weld half of it on each side, and then I'll have to flip it all, and hopefully this works. So, let's get to work on this. Oh, my tip isn't exactly the cleanest here. Let's clean that quick. That's because I was welding upside down. Alright. Looks like to me that we might be ready to do some rock and roll in here, baby. I gotta look here, make sure the camera's right. Oh, I wish I could just have this thing on a turner of some sort. Here we go. Looks like that'll seal up good and strong enough, hopefully. Alrighty. Go to the other side. Man, I'm having a heck of a time here seeing stuff. Alright. Some time. I think we're good. All right, now we need to turn it halfway again. How are we doing here? All right, looks good. So, how are we going to do this real quick here? Man, I wish I had a turner. Could have just kept going around and around and around. I don't think we need this no more. Alright, let's put this up here. How are we going to do this? Oh God, that's going to fall. Oh, that's going to fall. I guess it fell. Now we can take that transmission jack out of here for now. Need as you can see, as I bolted that on there, so I got good conductivity. Alright. Okay, we can make that. Looks like we can make that. Boy, what is up here? Almost looks to me that tube might be a little off. Let's see if the camera is still right here, guys. Looks like for the most part it is. Man, is that off? My God. Man, I hope everything's fine. I think this axle might be a little bent. Boy. Man. That still turns, so. See, it was on a rock crawler. And you know how those things can be rough on this shit. You know? But the axle is straight in it. With the jigs on it. So we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that, like Derek would say, right? Because it's still function. It'll still function properly. Clock here. I'll inspect that here in a minute. Man, drives me nuts. It'd be beautiful if I could have just kept it turning. Okay, time to inspect. I put the heat to it. And sat there and I just ran that puddle up against that. Oh, I left the light on. Well, she's pretty dull. That's pretty good. Boy, this tube has to be off. God, I hope it's still good. Give my luck sticking all the money into it and finding out you got junk. We make good out of it if we possibly can. God, I would say that looks good. Well, let's tip it back over. You can see the front seals out of it. That's fine though. It's not nothing. Let's inspect this. God, I melted that in there so good. I wonder if I should have welded another bead across that fucker. No, that's fine. It sucks where I stopped and started. Looks like shit, but I think she'll do just fine. All right. So are we still recording? All right. Let me put you guys in the deal here too. How do you do this without hurting anything? All right. Okay. But as you can see, I think that should hold, huh? It's got a little surface area here that's, but you know what though? I think that'll work. Because that was beveled really good. You can see this side. Looks really good except for where I stop. Where I stop right there and start again. I mean, it's gonna hold. Cosmetically, I think to me it looks like shit. I could grind that a little bit if I wanted to, I guess. See that? But I think it did okay. You know? Shouldn't be no leaks. All right. So we'll let that cool down by itself. Then it's time to take that shaft out of there. But we'll wait until it cools down. So, so we know it's going to cool down straight. You know, it just should take a couple minutes here, hopefully. All right. Get you guys back on board here now. All right, that looks pretty good actually. Yeah, I just wonder what I should do here. I should have welded that again. I want to hurt nobody none, but God, then sometimes you just screw it up, you know. You try to fix something. It ain't gonna go nowhere. I'm sure of that. Ah, heck. We're set up. Let's do it. Let's fix it. Let's see if we can screw it up. I'm just gonna run another bead on it. Just kind of level it out a little bit. I know it's not going nowhere right now, but I don't know, sometimes you get red flags. That does look way better. Cosmetically, it looks better. Is it stronger? It could be. Oh well. I like it for strength. I don't want that falling apart on me. Man, can't get over how off this housing end is. Man, blows me away. Man, I've never had it that off. But you know, don't lie. The jig is through there. The pucks are torqued. The ends are done. They got pucks in them. It's got to be right. It's got to be right. But I don't know. Alrighty. Get this off of there. Well, I tell you, that was a good drum. Boy, she'd love that. There was some good penetration going on there, baby. Okay. Put this in there a little bit. Alright. Gas is off. Welder is off. Put the helmet on there. I don't wreck that. And then we'll let that baby cool off for a minute. Overall, it looks okay though. Looks nice and sealed, like it ain't gonna leak any gear lube. And then check the rod. Rod turns no problem. Okay, so we're straight through. Okay. I'm liking it. All right. I'm not going to take the rod out quite yet. We'll give it another minute or two. And then you guys can watch me do that. We'll just put some tools away while we're waiting. Let's see. Yeah, let's tip it like this. There we go. You're sitting here though. We'll put this back. This is a Harbor Freight transmission jack. Actually, I kind of like it. I don't get paid for nothing, but kudos to Harbor Freight. That. Oh, before I get crazy here, was there any marks that I had to weld on this thing? Oh shoot, I wonder if I should have did that. Well, when I weld brackets on it later, I can weld that up a little bit maybe. Yeah, we're going to leave that alone because the brackets are probably going to go somewhere there. We're just not going to deal with it right now. But let's do some cleaning here. See what we got. We get too wild about putting stuff away, huh? Looks good, actually. Looks really good. All right. Yeah, we can settle for that. Good enough for me. Let's lift this up and see. Man, why is it off? Man. I don't know. Puffs look good. Well, can't believe it's that far off. It blows me away. Yeah, I mean, there's a dent in there. I bet this tube is slightly bent. Well, it'll still work. Okay, I think we're. Look at that. It slides right out of there. Ooh, that's a little warm. turn it though. Room here. All right. Put this away. All right. Let's see, are we still in? What do you guys think? Oh yeah, we're still in. All right, now let's get these. As soon as I find the sockets. Alright. Now you don't want to mix any of this up. You know what I mean? It's like main caps on an engine.